Salutations, this is Grim Devell. Welcome to our Let's Play of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. This game is pretty awesome. I've been wanting to play this game on my channel for actually a really good while now, but I didn't want to play it until I had beaten a 3-rune game once. And I did it last week, and I'm very excited about it. And I'm going to be playing the same species and class, following the same god that I won it with, because I don't want to look like an idiot. This is a very difficult game. If you don't know what Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is, it's a true roguelike. One of the best ones, if not the best one out there, because of the way how it's balanced and all the work that's constantly put into it. It's still in development. And I'm going to be playing the trunk build, which is version 0.25, I believe, which has some cool changes in it from the previous 0.24 build. I found out about this game. I can't remember where I initially found out about this game, but I played it some, and it's very, very hard if you don't know what you're doing. I had seen it on Quill18's channel a little bit, and through that, I found Ultraviolent 4, who has a channel where he just exclusively plays games of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I highly recommend Ultraviolent 4's channel, which I've been watching almost every night for months. It's really great. He's a great personality. Definite shout out to him. And I've learned a lot watching that. So, if you don't know this game, I'll try to do my best kind of tutorializing, although I'm sure I won't do as good a job as Ultraviolent 4. But first, the class matters most. Who you pick for your class matters more than... your species matters a lot more than your class. And then the god that you pick in the game matters probably more than the class too. We're going to pick Formicid. Formicids are really strong, really powerful species. And we can take a look at their abilities here, their list of aptitudes. In fact, why don't I pick them so they're highlighted here? So if we look at this, we can see that Formicids have really high aptitudes for combat skills. Their dodge isn't great, but they've got plus 1 armor, pretty good stealth, good shields, really good shields, good invocation, good evocation, really good MR, magic resistance, and then fighting skills, it's flat, which is actually pretty decent. They can pick any weapon they want and do pretty decently with it. And they're not good with bows, but that's okay. They're pretty good with slings. And then magic-wise, some things they're not great at, like air magic or conjurations, but some things they're really great at. Hexes, earth magic, and poison magic, they're excellent at. And then actually a 0 in spellcasting, which is the first column on the left, that's actually pretty rare too. Most species have a -1 in that. So really powerful species. Not only that, but the most amazing thing about Formicids, well, there are a few things. One, they have multiple arms, which means that they can use a shield with a 2-handed weapon, whether it be ranged or melee. That's really powerful. People often have to choose to sacrifice using a shield if they want a 2-handed weapon or vice versa. Usually people want a shield over a 2-handed weapon. Formicids don't have to worry about that. So that's really awesome. So with all these great things, what makes this class balanced? Well, the main thing is that they cannot teleport or blink or get a lot of different status effects on them. They can't be hasted, although by that same token, they can't be slowed or paralyzed. But most times, the thing about this game is you're going to get into a lot of tight situations, and you're going to have to take every situation seriously and respect every encounter, and figure out a way to get out of tight spots very often. And one of the most common ways of getting out of tight spots is by blinking away or teleporting away. Formicids can't do that, but they can dig through walls and dig down floors. So we might need to use those things. We probably will. So what are we going to choose for our background? The background does matter. It affects the skills that you start with. It affects the attributes you start with and your starting equipment. But after that, the way you develop is your choice in the game. Earth Elementalist is not bad. We know that the Formicid is good at Earth magic. We know the Formicid is good at Venom magic. And Arcane Marksman gets some hexes too. Also, the ones that are highlighted white, they're not necessarily better than the ones that are grayed out. They're just kind of recommended. And of course, there's also just Fighter, which gives you armor and a shield. We're going to be going for the god Okawaru, who grants you a lot of fighting equipment and ammunition, and also gives you some invocable abilities to increase your defense and offense and your speed. So I'm going to choose Fighter. And we will probably use some magic. When I won with the Formicid Fighter, I ended up getting a lot of Earth magic and using a lot of Earth magic. But we'll see what we get. The game is randomized every time, so what you get, the spells you get, they're going to be, even if we picked Earth Elementalist, doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get advanced Earth spells. So we're going to pick Fighter. And we could start with any weapon. Because we can use a shield with a two-handed weapon, we're going to want a two-handed weapon. But what version of a two-handed weapon? Like, do we want two-handed axes, two-handed pole arms, two-handed swords, two-handed flails? I don't know. It probably depends on the equipment we find. We'll probably want to focus on one once we find a nice one, or if Okawaru gives us a nice one. To start, I think, let's see. To start, why don't we go with a... why don't we just go with a sword to start? Swords can riposte, if that's how you pronounce it, so they can kind of give added defense. Actually, we have a shield. We don't really need that. Pole arms, they give reach. That's usually useful if you have certain kind of magic abilities or if you're fast. We're not either of those. War Axe lets you cleave, and flails are just good overall weapons. And the starting ones have good speed. You know what? Let's start with the flail. We're going to do that. Oh, I like the shield art that we start with here. Okay, so here we are. And I'm really looking forward to Let's Playing this, not just because I want to show you this game, which is awesome, and I've been wanting to just get more roguelikes on my channel, but also because when I play, there's a certain thing when I'm recording that, like, a part of my brain shuts off, and maybe some things I'm not as good at. Maybe I'm not as observant when I'm recording, but I am a lot more deliberate when I'm recording, and I get to talk things out naturally. And I think that's going to help me a lot in this game. Also, one other caveat, there's no music in this game. I thought about maybe, I don't know, playing the Dwarf Fortress theme under it or something, or finding some public access music. Let me know how you feel. If you want some music behind it, if you think it's necessary, let me know in the comments or in Discord. I always think that maybe I'll try to, like, record some music of my own, because I play some instruments, but I don't know, that would be a bit of a project. Anyway, here we go. We are... and the first thing we want to do when we start a new game is go to our skills, turn... I'm going to hit slash to turn it off of auto mode and go to manual mode. Never play with auto mode. You don't want the game choosing what skills you want to be training up. We're not going to be training our maces and flails yet. Oh yeah, maces and flails also get some synergy with axes and staves. We are going to probably be training shields first, because we start with shield. We want to get our shield up to a skill. If we look at our equipment and we look at our shield, you need a skill of 9 as a target for shields to remove the penalty. So I'm going to hit S to set that. So now our target for shields is 9. And that's really good. In fact, I might want to focus on that. Train some fighting. Wait till we get a good weapon before I train a specific kind of weapon. And we also don't have any spells, so I'm not going to train spellcasting yet. Really, we're just going to go for defense at the beginning. And if we find some good armor, we might train some armor skill too. Right now, we start with decent armor. We start with scale mail. And if we train armor skill, that would be better. But that's also if we get spells, we'll want to train armor too, so that we can cast them in our armor. So, and we see this guy up here. That's another ability of the Formicids. So we cannot be hasted, slowed, berserked, paralyzed, or teleported. We can dig through walls and to a lower floor. We can wield two-handed weapons with a shield, and we have a pair of large antennae on our head. That's another cool ability of the Formicids. We can see invisible, and because of that, we can also tell where when monsters are near. So there's someone on the other side of that wall that our antenna can pick up. This is level 1. All these monsters are going to be pretty easy. I'm playing in a higher resolution than I'm used to playing in, just for the sake of the recording. I want to say higher, I mean like a lower resolution, so everything looks bigger. I have a tendency to butcher all the corpses and bring them along with me. Not everyone does that, but I don't know. Maybe it wastes turns. You don't always need to eat. Because we're a fighter with good armor and shield and a weapon on this floor, there aren't really going to be any threats. I'm going to auto-explore. Everything should be really simple unless something stupid happens. Unless we get some crazy random thing on floor 1. There's a hunting sling, which I don't think we're going to pick up. Let's back up and make sure that you want to fight enemies in ooh, you heard a little bit. Shields to 4. We've reached level 2. Fight them in like a 1-tile column or a corridor so that people can't flank you and 2 people attack you at once. I will rest till healed. Kobold. No worries. Goblin corpse. These goblins are usually pretty easy. So this looks like some kind of vault. Some bread and a scroll. Okay. Oh, and was that a shrine of that god, that slow god, Sheberdos or whatever it's called? Maybe. The darts can the dart slugs can shoot darts at range, so I don't want to get too close to it. Ooh. We're being flanked by kobolds and dart slugs. Yeah, that's fine. They're all pretty easy. Yeah, butcher everything. You carry things. Inventory management is definitely a thing in this game. Right now, so we have 52 slots, but if you have multiple of something, it usually all stacks in the same slot. So the more chunks of flesh we pick up, it doesn't take up more inventory. And the chunks of flesh, unless you're a carnivore, you don't eat them. You can't eat them unless you're hungry. So you can't like stuff yourself full of them unless you need to eat. Although you could do that with regular rations. Okay, so we are just going to be training strength, I think, for the entirety of the game. Unless our strength gets just totally out of hand. If we have more strength than we know what to do with, we might actually start training some int for some spell casting. But mostly at the beginning, we're going to be training just strength. When we have the option, when we level up. Which I think you get an ability... You get to choose what ability levels up every 3 levels, I believe. Darts. Atropa tip darts. I think Atropa darts confuse people when you hit people with them. When you hit enemies with them. Yeah, toxins... Causes blindness and confusion. So that's pretty cool. And as the fighter class, we immediately identify potions of might, which is also nice. I want to tell the game to please pick up darts and pick up throwing nets if we find them automatically. Hobgoblin down. Very good. Something's around the corner. A little rat. Ring mail. I think ring mail is not as good as our current mail. And we don't know yet if we have any remove curse scrolls. So we don't want to be trying on equipment until we know that. Okay. We've got a bone ring. A scroll. Let's see. What do we got? Bats. Poison darts. Very nice to have. 18, not bad. Yeah, we just ate some raw flesh, and we have searched the entire floor. Did I miss anything on this floor? Nope, doesn't look like it. Let's go down. I'm also not sure how long to make these videos. Ultraviolent 4 tends to make his videos between like 40 and 50 minutes. I think Quilly Teen does the same. I try to keep my videos between 20 and 30 minutes. So I'm going to try to do this with this one, but just because of the nature of this game, you might want longer videos, and we can change that. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Ooh, and we immediately find some magic boots. Usually magic boots aren't cursed, and even if they are, it's probably not going to be too bad. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a chance and equip these. Oh, they're just +1 boots. Ooh, and I think they're red to match our shield. Is that right? Let me take them off. Yeah, so now our feet are brown. Now our feet are red. I like it. I like it a lot. Another sling. We shouldn't see we're dungeon level 2 should still be pretty easy for us. Here is our first unique enemy. This is Natasha. She's not too difficult. She's a magical cat, but she does have some spells. We're immune to slow, though. She can cast slow and we're immune, but her magic darts can hurt. And she can call imps. We definitely want to stay away from her, but if we hide behind the corner and wait, I don't think we're going to be in too much trouble. If we get into trouble, we could shaft ourselves, or we could drink a potion of might. But I don't think we're going to have too much trouble killing her. Ooh, I say that. So this is the sort of thing where, like, if I kept attacking, like, I want to rush through the game because I'm a very impatient person, but this is not going well. Are you fast? Yep, you cover ground quickly. Yeah, this isn't great. Do I waste a might on you? If we go down to Dungeon 3, we should probably still be fine because of our armor and weapon and shield. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's a little risky, but I'm going to do it. Yes. We dropped 2 floors to Dungeon 4. That's not great. Jackals are fine. Oh, ogres are not. These jackals are fast, though. Yeah, I want to... Ooh. All right, this is getting pretty dicey. I should be careful here. I'm worried about things being faster than me. The only thing faster than me here is the jackal. I don't care too much about it. We have we have scrolls and potions, but we don't know what most of them do. I could might and try to kill all these things, but one hit from the ogre could probably kill us. And 17 damage, it probably could kill us, especially if we start hitting all these other things. Let's run a bit more and try to hope we get a little lucky finding a staircase. Oh, we did. We'll go up here, kill that. All right. Rest. Sense a monster. I think we'll turn the corner here. Okay. And we still want to go up a floor if we can. But I do want to be careful. These monsters are a little harder than what we should be dealing with right now. Wait for the rat to come to me. I don't want to explore tiles that I have not... I don't want to be looking at new tiles where monsters could be if I don't want to fight them. We got more poison darts. Next time I see Natasha, I might throw some poison darts at her. I thought she would be a lot easier. What do we got? Goblins, no problem. Butcher all the corpses. If I find... I might even want to start reading some of my scrolls, but not until I'm at like an upstairs where I know what's upstairs and it's safe, just in case we read something like teleportation. Ooh, adder scares me a little bit because they can poison you pretty easily, and they are faster than we are. If it poisons us badly, I could shaft ourselves again, but that could be dangerous. I don't know if we have curing. Let's attack it once and see what happens. Ooh, okay, good. Can I kill it? Can I kill it before it poisons us? Good, all right. We are stronger. So Usually when you go up levels, it automatically picks something. I think depending on your species. So Formicids get strength most of the time, I believe. I could be totally wrong about that. A lot of the stuff I know also is from watching older videos where from versions that we're not on. We're on the trunk on 0.25, so stuff has changed. Let's go up these stairs. And now we're on the floor we should be at. All right, but I am a little worried about finding Natasha again. I will auto-explore. Worm should be fine. You didn't walk through that dispersal trap, fortunately. I should have paid more attention to that. Hello, goblin. Come at me. Someone's on the other side of this wall. A little frilled lizard. Oh, hey, Natasha. Let's fire... Ooh, we have Atropa darts and poison darts. Because we're far back from her, let's try poisoning her, but if she gets closer, let's blind her. We missed. Poisoned. Double poisoned. Oh, she drank. She drank a curing potion. Let's see if we can't... oh, yes. I confused her. This should be much easier now. Oh, no, she's not confused anymore. Let's try again. Come on. Oh, she's not confused anymore. One more time. All right, we killed her. I think if she did any more damage to us, we might have needed to retreat. But the thing about Natasha is that she can die and resurrect multiple times. She is probably still on this map somewhere. So I want to heal before I find her. I'm just going to stay where I am and heal up. Okay. That was a pretty good tactic. And I think we got all our Atropa darts back. None of them mulched. And our poison ones too, I believe. That could be Natasha again. Nope, it's a worm. I'm not afraid of you. Okay. Dart slug. Let's get out of its line of sight. Let it come to us. Because it does. Oh, there's Natasha. And some jackals. I'm not too worried about them, but I don't like this. All right, I poisoned her, but let's use these Atropa darts. Okay, she's confused. I hit her. All right, excellent. We've reached level 5. I can just take out these jackals, I think, pretty easily. Natasha, I think she's coming back. I think when you kill her for the final time, it says her soul has been released or something like that. We did just butcher her felid corpse. Felid is a species that you can play in the game, actually. Is that her? No. But she does come back, even when you butcher her corpse. I know it's been 23 minutes, but I just want to keep playing more. That's the thing. These will probably, even if we make them between 20 and 30 minutes, they'll probably be closer to half an hour. But if we want to make them closer to 45, we can definitely do that. Okay, let's close that. Let the slug come up. Come around the corner. All right, I think I'm ready to fight Natasha again. I'm glad we have those Atropa darts. Atropa darts? Oh, and it's good to go through these... Oh, that's okay. Go through these escape hatches going up in the dungeon, because at the end of the game, you're going to want to know where those go, so that you can go back to the entrance in the most efficient way possible. The orange staircases are one way. You can't go back through them. Okay, just auto-exploring. There she is. We did, one Atropa dart did mulch. So let's poison her. All right, she's not doing anything to us. All right. She did summon a couple of imps. Let's Atropa her. Oh, okay. Come on. All right, she lost her poison before we could hit her much. All these imps will disappear if I kill her, because they are her summons. Let's just try to hit her again. Okay, good. Shields are now at level 6. Oh, and did it say... Yes, you feel Natasha's spirit has finally been put to rest. Excellent. So 4 Atropa darts. We have tons of poison darts, though. Let's try to bring all of these folks to a corridor. Oh, I didn't say... All right, see, I moved too fast. There is a unique here. This is Robin, and Robin can battle cry. So all of these goblins are now berserked and hit a lot harder, are faster, and throw ally. I don't even know what throws a nearby ally at the monster's foe, doing minimal damage and landing the throw monster nearby. I don't want to... I mean, it's probably fine to fight these berserked ones one at a time. Let's try it. I killed 1. Killed 2. Goblins are... Yeah, battle cried again. They're just going to stay in a frenzy. But we're doing pretty well here. Yeah, you barely... Ooh. Oh, you threw one next to me. Let's get rid of the one behind us. That's our escape route. Ugh. Good. Can we kill Robin? Oh, yeah, we sure can. Good. Now, none of them should get berserked again. Yeah, that was pretty easy for us. Butcher all the corpses. Butcher. Anything else here? Animal skin. Oh, we can't wear helmets as a Formicid because of our antenna. I'm pretty sure. Fairly certain about that. Yeah, we can't wear it. Drop the helmet. Heal up, which is too bad. That's a cool looking helmet. How are our skills? Shields are doing pretty well. And we're just trying to get it to 9, so it's going to get there pretty soon. Fighting is getting up there, and we'll probably just train armor after that. That's the other nice thing about being a fighter is you don't have to worry too much. And we don't have our god yet, so we're not training invocations, although we will be. But our skills right now are very simple and effective. I will poison the adder if I can. Good. And then, oh, you poisoned me. They're faster than we are, so I think we should just fight if we can. Yeah. Good. And then wait the poison out. Heal up. Okay. Come at me, Hobgoblin. So we want to be a worshiper of Okawaru. It's funny, when I beat it, I don't even know if Okawaru gives you a lot of artifact equipment, and when I beat the game, I beat it with barely any of Okawaru's given equipment, which I thought was interesting. I think we can get this guy. Yeah, there we go. Level 6, strength again. But Okawaru's other abilities that it gives you, I did use on occasion, and they were useful. So the gods you have to find, we haven't found... Oh, no, we did find one. Right, we found one god temple to Kazlal, who's a cool god. Between dungeon levels like 3 and 7, I think it is, you'll find an ecumenical temple, which has most of the gods. We'll probably find Okawaru there. We're done exploring. What was there anything on this floor? Yeah, there's the stormy altar of Kazlal. Let's keep going. And now that we're on dungeon level 3, let's read some scrolls. Let's read the one we have 4 of first, and that's identify. Before we identify the ring, let's identify our potions. You don't want to just drink potions willy-nilly. This is what I have learned. The silvery potions, Berserk Rage. We can't be berserked because we are a Formicid, so we're just going to go ahead and drop those. And then Golden Potion, Magic, okay. And our last identify scroll, Invisibility. Okay, Sounds good. Hello, kobold. Goodbye, kobold. 2 enemies. Giant cockroach, easy. Sometimes kobolds like throwing poison darts. Like this one. Let's charge him. Okay. But we get poison darts from it. Let's wait the poison out. Ooh, phantom. Can phantoms be poisoned? Nope, they're immune to poison. They only hit for 10 damage. Because it's red, that indicates that it's difficult for us. I don't think it should be too hard. I think I will start heading towards the stairs. They're easy to retreat from because they blink away from you. Like that. And then we could just run up the stairs, but I think we can kill it. Yeah, this is looking good. Good. Yeah, that was a nice boost for us. Let's go up the stairs and heal before we fight that adder. And then, yeah, let's try to poison it as it comes towards us. We didn't do that. We are poisoned. I don't like that. Okay, good. All right, it's been 31 minutes, so even though I want to keep playing, I am going to put a cut in here. I really hope you're enjoying the series. This being the first episode in the series, please remember to share it, etc. Obviously, I'll be putting everything in a playlist. Join me on Discord, leave comments, and yeah, and let me know what you think about this format, if I need music, what the length should be. I really enjoyed playing with you today, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.